In my first video, I showed you how to find mean absolute deviation on a calculator, which is a little quicker process. Now, I had a student come in this morning and said, hey, that video was cool, but I found a quicker way to find the mean absolute deviation on a calculator. And I'm all about efficiency, so let me show you the quicker way that this student showed me. Now, the first thing we're going to do is turn on the calculator. Surprise, surprise. Then we're going to go into our list screen by hitting Stat and then hitting Enter for the edit. Again, here's our L1, L2, L3. If L1 has any data in it, you need to clear it out by highlighting the header, hitting Clear, and then hitting Enter. Now, if you recall, you're going to fill in the list by hitting each number and separating it by hitting the Enter key. So I'm going to enter these 8 numbers here: 58, 88, 40, 60, 72, 66, 80, 48. All right. You can tell I hit entered all 8 by highlighting the last one. It says L1 parentheses 8. So that means that's the 8th term in that set. So now we're going to quit back to the home screen, and we're going to create one line of commands that will calculate the mean absolute deviation for us. The first thing we need to do is tell it to find the mean. So if you recall, we hit second and then our stat key, which says list above it, to get into the list menu. And we want to go to the math menu by hitting the right key twice, and then using the third option, mean. Now we want the mean of the absolute deviation, so the next thing we need is absolute value. We'll get that by hitting second and the 0 key to get into the catalog, and our first option is ABS, which is absolute value. Now on a TI-84 Plus and other models, it puts the lines like that, and we're going to work inside those lines, which means absolute value. But on other models, it will say ABS with parentheses. Now inside of the absolute value, we first want to use our list 1 marker by hitting second and then the 1 key to put list 1 up there. And we want the difference between the list and the mean of the list. So we're going to subtract, and now we're going to enter the mean command again by hitting second, stat, hit right on the calculator twice to be in the math menu, hit 3 for mean, and we want the mean of list 1. So again, we're going to hit second, 1 for L1. All right. Now we need to close the parentheses on that one because it's going to take the mean of that. We need to go outside of the absolute value sign and hit another parentheses, and when we hit enter, we get the mean absolute deviation of 12.5. So a little bit of a quicker way to do that, a lot less keystrokes and list making, so that might take some of that burden off of you.